Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.
Welcome back to another episode of Rusty Road to Paragon. Today we are taking on 7.2.4. We're taking that lane C, and this is going to be a mix of Mixmaster. We've got Light 'em Up as well, so if you're dropping a shock or an incinerate, then they can't really evade. And then also we've got Counter-Strike, so if you're dexing, you're gaining those furies, but if you get 10, they become unblockable, all that good stuff. A lot of what we're doing here is, as you can see, my team, I brought in Doom so I can bring in those incinerates. I also brought in Hulkbuster for the shocks, but mainly I'm focusing on getting parries and then doing light, medium, like you saw in the Mixmaster tutorial. And sprinkle in some Kate Bishop with the Cold Snap, and of course that lovely rank 4 Hulkbuster, and he is putting in that work, spamming them heavies, and I'm very happy with it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the boss fight. Okay, here we go. We are swapping out right here. We got our Kingpin in the house. We're going up against this Man Thing. Now, he does have Flare, so I'm going to be taking that damage over time. Got 300% attack, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take an America Chavez and show him what's what with that SP2, particularly also with that power shield. So let's go, and it didn't do anything because I don't fully understand how high energy diet works. So I went in with my Kingpin. I'm like, yeah, this will be easy. So I jump on in, and I get that power lock. I'm good to go, and I'm just taking damage. I got a poison on me. I've got flare on me, and high energy diet's not doing me any favors, particularly right there. So whatever damage I did. I'm sorry. Exactly, you should laugh. So I go in with who I should have gone in with in the first place because I'm just like, yo, this dude is insane. Yeah, he's not rank 4. I did the rank 4 a little bit after, so the timelines are crossing over. We had the rank 4 Hulkbuster, but I also have my rank 3 Sinister. But yo, still doing the work right here. So he's also healing while kind of offsetting that flare a little bit. So I'm able to survive a lot longer, as well as put in those degens on Man Thing. But I'm just like, man, why didn't I do this first? I just wanted to give a little bit of diversity to my picks on my boss fights. But here we go. Bam, we get that one in, and we are doing some sick damage, and he is out of here. Okay, now we are in 7.2.5. And we've got superiority for villains, we've got tyranny, so we're not able to get any power unless we have villains, so I stacked a bunch of villains onto my team, and I did my thing with Kingpin, doing the belly bounces everywhere, because it's just kind of like my go-to team right here, makes everything very easy, and of course we have Sinister laying down those degens all over the place, and getting things done. And that's a wrap. Now we are jumping into our Platinumpool boss right here. I'm gonna go ahead and trade out and get my America Chavez. Mostly because I didn't really read the nodes. So I'm still at that point where I'm not reading too much of what's going on. So completely didn't pay any attention to Smorgasbord. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I got America Chavez, and she's as good as she is, so you just kind of like steamroll through content, and you're like, I don't really have to read that. But here I am. I'm not going to waste too much of your time here with this America Chavez fight. I work up to my SP2, and literally nothing happened, so... Anyway, eventually I do read that node, so that's over here now. This is after like maybe a few minutes, but I'm not even paying attention to Juke at this point. I'm just like, hey, let me just get a few of those charges and at least get him to stop healing so I can do some damage. So I dust off my reparry skills. Yeah, there we go. Multiple parries, got 3 right there. And now we're doing some, we're gonna get ready to do some damage. I tried to get the parry there, but I mistimed that. I don't have a lot of time here, I just need 2 more, and he's being all weird, but I get the 10th one, and I can finally start doing some real damage, and I'm going to launch that SP2. It's not fully loaded, so I can't do too much, but I was able to get somewhere. Now I understand the fight, and what I have to do. Unfortunately, I'm at 20% health. Just wish I didn't waste my opportunities here. Life lesson. Look, I'm not even gonna blame this on being rusty. There's just no excuse for being that bad. But hey, you lose your America Chavez when you don't read the nodes, man. That's just what happens. But sometimes you just do really well with America Chavez when you don't read the nodes. So yeah, that didn't help out. Okay, so coming back here with Doom, I know what to do now. I'm feeling confident. I'm ready to go. And I'm getting my reparries in. And right here, he is dropping those heavy attacks. He's only giving me about 2 hits. Or just 1 at a time. So, you know, I'm just kind of waiting for an opening. I steal his power. We've got about a quarter time left on his smorgasbord. So all I need is for him to do a heavy attack here. But he won't. He's not going to do it. So there we go. We get out of the way of that. And we just drop our SP2. And that's just going to add to our smorgasbord snack charges. And then we'll just bait out. It's a relatively easy fight. So a little bit miffed about how long it took me to get on board. To get on smorgasbord. So when I'm commentating on these fights, this is me like in the future, way in the future. This fight happened about 2 months ago. And so me being like super fresh coming back into the game, I'm just like so frustrated right now being like, dude, use juke. Like, do a different combo ender. It's been on that M like the entire time, dude. So I am just trying to figure out how to get past this fight. Not even thinking about that. I think it's just taking up too much brain processes at the time. Cause like once you've stepped away from MCOC for a while, like being able to hold all those nodes and interactions in your head while trying to figure out the fight at the same time, it's like a lot. So me, I think I just reserve myself to just be like, all right, just do smorgasbord, don't worry about anything else, get through the fight, it's gonna be a slog, they're gonna make fun of you, they're all gonna laugh at you, it's all good, they're all gonna laugh at you. But I'll tell you what, that M really stands for, man, Dave, you so rusty. So if you still happen to be awake watching this fight, it's gonna be just a little bit longer. I was kind of hoping, like, once you get those snack charges, if you can get over 10, that you were able to do more damage, like past going 10. But looks like it's just the same damage no matter what. So got a few intercepts in there. That felt pretty good, you know, coming off of that rusty road. I was like, hey, I can still do that. But we want to make sure we are not letting homeboy heal right here. I let him hit me there just so I can gain more power, even though I could just use my striker. It's getting close. There we go, we got it in, and it looks like we are just about finished with this fight. First off, thanks for watching. Second off, sorry for that horrible gameplay, but if you stayed and watched, that means you're a true fan and you want to see me get better. So, anyway, if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Oh, potamus.
Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.